in those moments, I would just be in my head thinking like, how did this happen to me? I would just be thinking like, please make it gentle for the camera.
Daddy, no.
Not in front of my kids. Welcome back to another episode of Bred in Captivity Reactions. We're here today to break down Physical 100 Season 2. Let's not waste any time. I'm joined today by my producer, M the Gem. Go ahead and say hello.
Ciao.
I watched some of that stuff and my toxic trait is definitely thinking that I could have done some of those things.
Yeah, but okay. As somebody who knows you, let me just tell you, you're gonna stop right there at episode 1.
Okay. Let me just. The mind games start early. Okay, because you walk into a room and you have to find a bust of yourself. So everybody had a mold made of their torso, and all 100 of those molds are in one room, and you have to come in there and find yours.
Cue body dysmorphia immediately. Let me not see anybody's bust and my bust next to them.
Oh, God, please no.
And don't you dare fucking put my bust next to some buff-ass person, okay? That's disrespect.
The hope is that you're all buff. The hope is that you're all super, but there are differences in fitness for sure, and those differences become
apparent.
Very often, very apparent. If you're part of the first 25, 30 people that come in, you have to really look around to find it. So you're gonna see some crazy physiques.
Yeah.
And whatever hubris, whatever confidence I was walking in there with has been diminished.
Oh, hell yeah. Also, like, the first few people that walked into the freaking room were, like, Olympic athletes and, like, ooh, I've been doing this my whole life. Why did you call me to this show? So you called me to humiliate me in order to boost up these people's self-esteem, huh? I'm content for you.
Some of those people were filler. And
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
If I were one of the petite women walking in and I'm seeing, like, the sumo torso, I'm seeing Min Soo's torso, I'm just going to plug my brand, plug my Instagram, do what I can to get my name out there.
The first thing I'm going to do is revising that contract, because what does it really say about physical damage? Like, what is a liability and what are you willing to cover? I could be up against somebody that big and it's just like, good luck, girl.
They want it, and respect to them for wanting it. So you walk around, you find your torso, and it was like red carpet vibes in there. Every time somebody walked in, because it's the South Korean fitness community, basically, everybody kind of knows everybody. They were on the national team, so you know other people who are on the Korean national team, even if it's not necessarily your sport. So people were walking in, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe they're here! I can't believe he's here! I can't believe she's here!" It was definitely, some people got hyped more than some other people. Nobody, I feel like, really appreciated the cosplayer's outfit for Zoro. From
you're coming prepared for the wrong game.
No, I'm saying people didn't know what he was.
That's my point.
They didn't get it.
That you're coming to a fitness game of a world of bodybuilders and athletes. This is an art, like that's your artsy side. You know, they're not gonna get it.
That was his skill, though. That is why he has his physique. Is that he is a cosplayer, and he specifically built himself that way so that he could cosplay as
I get that.
Ripped anime dudes. So But I'm just saying, I was disappointed that people were just like, oh, what is he doing? And I'm like, there's a sword in his mouth. Do you not know what that means?
No, people lack culture, obviously.
So ignorant. I was like, come on. That was a really good Zoro. Whatever. After that, either humiliating experience or confidence boost, depending on where you rank in that torso lineup. Some people got humbled, and some people probably started to feel like, I got this. Yeah. I have a pretty good chance.
It's in the bag.
You know what I mean? And then you move on from there to running on a treadmill for your life. And this is a good opportunity, I think, to level the playing field for all types of body sizes, physiques, and genders. Because
is it?
No, running is a good equalizer, I feel. You don't have to be tall or short or whatever. You know, it doesn't depend on like,
bro,
it's endurance.
I don't disagree with that part, okay? But let me tell you something. A man that is like 300 pounds is not running the same as a man that's 140 pounds. No matter what you say, the pressure.
I know who you're talking about, and he was gone immediately. I know what you're talking about.
No, I'm just, this is a hypothetical. Okay, but thank you.
They should let you know
What
maybe
you're
like
signing
a
up
day
for.
maybe a little bit in advance what the first competition is going to be.
Yeah, and the torturous part of the whole thing was the fact that it was on a manual treadmill. You know what it reminded me of, for anybody that's in North America? It was really close to the beep test. And that should trigger, that should trigger trauma.
So there's the run for your life, and some people just killed themselves on there, and then Bumsuk won, and then he got to pick that K-pop star as his opponent.
Yeah, okay, that was pretty calculated because he really easily knew that was an opponent he could take out.
First of all, I don't care who's watching me. I'm picking a weakling.
Of course. The objective of the game is to stay alive, and I'm staying alive no matter what it takes.
I don't care. I'll prove myself down the line. I'll prove myself a little bit further into the game, but I'm picking a weakling if I have the privilege of doing so. Because why would I use up all my strength? But he made a bad choice because that K-pop, like, if you don't know about K-pop stars, get to know right now. They train. They train. He thought my guy's doing this, you know? He thought he was like, oh, I know, like, you know what?
1, 2,
I
step.
got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Step 2, 3, 4, I got you.
This is going to be quick.
No. No. There is a cruelty and a darkness in the K-pop industry that he was not prepared for. They smile that much because they don't have a choice.
Yeah.
They smile that much because they're contractually obligated to. They have to do this, like, a set amount of peace signs, a set amount of these.
There's a 10% chance that at any point there's somebody behind a camera with a gun saying, "Don't you fucking dare drop that smile."
I feel like if they got caught frowning in public, they would be taken to a dark hallway and be told that you can be replaced, and then like stick your hands out and just like palms and just what?
Matilda style. Go old school Trunchbull, lock them in a freaking closet.
Because there's a group of like 100 of y'all. You're dancing and all that stuff. Like, I know there's drama, but you guys are always looking good. You're always looking perfect. Nobody is allowed to miss a dance move. I feel like there's fear if you mess up in that community. Obviously, Bumsuk didn't know anything about that. And he chose that guy and got the fight of his life. He got the ball back in like 10 seconds left in the game or something crazy like that. It was not what he was looking for. He was looking for a layup, and he had to shoot a Hail Mary, basically. It ended up being a Hail Mary.
Let me tell you something. That fight reminds me of every time I go to the park with my dog and she has the ball. And even though I'm bigger than her, and I'm like, she has 3 legs. So I know that I have an advantage over her, but I cannot catch that girl.
Why are you running so fast with 3 legs?
Yes. Where are you going? Where are you going?
That was an interesting way to come up with the 50-50 split. Obviously, it was a test of endurance and not strength, which I think was kind of interesting. When they were bringing you in and you had that red number on you and you were on the lower pedestal, and then the white number people, the top 50, come in after you, and they're on the higher pedestal, like more mind games. And I heard somebody in the audience, in the lower ranked crowd, say to somebody else, "Should we applaud?" Shut your mouth.
What for?
No, I'm not going to applaud when the higher ranked people come in.
You are my competitor.
I've been humiliated, and you want me to humiliate myself further?
Yeah.
By applauding for the people who bested me in a foot race.
Yeah, precisely. Kiss their ass, bro.
No.
No.
Applaud
And
to them.
this is the difference.
And that beta energy is why you're not making it. When you say that stuff, I've marked you as the opponent that I want.
Oh, yes, for sure. There was a fight between Sim Yuri
Oh, the one
and
who fought the
FBI
FBI
agent
guy.
Hunter Lee.
Oh.
When
First of all,
she picked him. And when she did that, I was like, respect.
Yeah.
Mad fucking respect. She did it intentionally because she wanted it to be known. I'm not one to be trifled with. And mama, you got your point across. Her going to splat on the freaking ball. He's like, try it.
that was for the people who were wondering, what are the girls doing here? What can the girls do?
Yeah.
I can imagine if I were a guy, I'd go in there and I'd be like,
That guy.
all right, girl,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You had your fun. Give me the ball.
Yeah.
You know? And then I try to take it from you and you're not giving it up easily right away. And I'm like looking up around me and all these buff guys are like,
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't play.
So, like, then I look around. Okay, Rob, she still hasn't. And she's freaking laid out like a starfish.
No, stop playing.
That guy was nice because I'd have kicked her ribs in.
People did not play right. They're so clean. I would have had a finger up your nose. I would have had a finger up your butt. You like do whatever to make,
Something.
to make it uncomfortable for you.
Because
Purple.
people were like, oh, when she freaking picked the guy.
Yeah.
And if I'm the guy, I'm thinking to myself, I'm not thinking, am I going to win? I'm thinking, how much time should I give her before I absolutely destroy her? Because I'd be that cocky.
Yeah,
I'd be that cocky.
yeah,
If
yeah.
somebody smaller than me approached me,
Yeah.
I'd be like, I want to allow for some good TV.
I'll give you the content.
I want you to try a little bit, but ultimately I'll take it from you. And then she lays down like a concrete starfish. I would pretend that I'm trying to kick the ball from under her and destroy her ribs. The fight between Emmanuel and Dong Hyun was so good.
Okay, first of all, let me not get into a competition, not know anything about the person that I'm competing, and then later find out that he is an MMA legend. That would be really concerning to me.
Emmanuel, did you see his body?
I saw his body, but
He was.
physically, there were a lot of other people that had a more, I guess, threatening vibe or physique to them.
He was also black. And I feel like that ups the intimidation thing.
Yeah.
You got that uniqueness about you. They don't know they don't know, maybe you have that jungle strength. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. They don't know. You've seen his body now. You looked it up.
Yeah, he is fine.
Yes, and he looks like he's got bonus muscles. Like they just his frame was supposed to come with so much muscle mass, but just in this upgrade, which is his body, it comes with extra. You know what I mean? Like, you get a box of cereal sometimes, like now with 40% more cereal, like they just took that air out of the packaging and gave you more cereal. That's what Emmanuel's body looked like. Like he was just ready to explode with something.
Yeah.
Respect to my man Dong Hyun wanting to make a statement and let the people know that age is nothing but a state of mind, and I'm here to do some damage. But he regretted it. He said like a few seconds into the fight, I said, I've made a horrible mistake.
Oh, yeah. He really held his own. Emmanuel was really surprising. I mean, I'm sure that he wasn't expecting it to be an easy challenge, but good for you, babe.
I was not surprised by Emmanuel at all. I thought to myself, you put your whole career at risk. When he picked him, I said, you put everything on the line.
Yeah.
Who was the blonde chick that was built like a fridge? Soo Jin. Oh, Soo Jin. My goodness.
I want her to hold me and tell me that everything in life is going to be okay.
I want her to throw me against a wall and tell me that I'm disgusting.
Okay, so that's two varying opinions on the scale, but yeah.
Oh
same.
my God.
Bet.
Wow, I want her to scowl at me like I owe her money.
She would.
Want her to scare me.
I want her to step on me and tell me I'm a bad.
I was shocked that when they were picking teams, she was not an earlier pick. And people who saw her later pushing them carts realized it too.
Yeah.
Nothing to
That's
play
right.
with. I saw when her and that other girl ran out the gate and she just kind of shoved her side in the water to get the ball. That girl looked like gravity. It looked like gravity had just been turned up a notch on her. She was like, boom, set to the side. In those moments, I would just be in my head thinking like, how did this happen to me? I would just be thinking like, please make it gentle for the camera.
Daddy, no.
Shh, man. Not in front of my kids.
Oh my God.
She'll have me in the water choking me with those freaking python arms, and I'd be like, cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. Don't film me like this. Don't film me like this.
Stop filming us like this.
Moving on to the choosing, where all of the teams get picked. They're broken up into the team captains, and you have to vote for somebody. Everybody has to vote, whoever is still there. And then 10 rise up. And then they go into this maze challenge. The maze challenge, I would have been not the person to give directions to anybody. because that's not.
You need Google Maps to get to a location that you've been to several times before.
Technology has ruined me.
Yeah.
I need to see that dot moving in the right.
Alive with me. I need that satellite tracker, bro. I can't be trusted with my own brain.
I don't know what that says about me, but I would need somebody to give me a task, but guide me there the whole time.
Yeah.
If I went there once and back, probably the adrenaline would help me say, you know, left, right, left, and then you're there. But
The adrenaline of that.
The adrenaline. It's do or die. I don't want to go home. This is like the first group challenge.
It's just so funny, bro. That's where the adrenaline kicks in. You know, people are living life in death situations. We have firefighters. We have people from the Navy. And she's like, bro, I'm fighting for my life here. I got to get these sandbags.
I got to get these directions right. Because what would happen to me in my frustration at not being able to locate where I'm supposed to be is having those sandbags in my hand for no reason. If I hit a dead wall and I sit there and cry, they'll be like, get up. I'll be a fucking baby. If I have, okay, once and like my team bolsters me and I get up and I'm like, I'm going to power through. But if I hit that thing a second time, if I get lost twice, I'm storming
Wrap it up.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
Then half of those people had to go home, but then Twistusion.
Makes, twists, conclusion. Stwistusion.
They get sent to a death pit to fight it out. All of them. They called it the hell pit or something like that. If I'm in there and they're telling me one of you guys is going to come out of this, and I look over and I see Kim Min-soo flexing, being like,
It's me. I'm going home. I'm done. It's me. I volunteer as tribute. That's a tank. That's a military tank coming at you. What are you going to do, bro?
There's only options here are to fake a heart attack or have a real one.
I'm not running for a pole and getting dashed aside.
But let me tell you, I have a strategy there.
As a 5'5" woman.
Let me tell you, first of all, don't come at me like that.
Whatever.
Don't you dare fucking come at me
Whatever.
like that. Okay? You know it's 5'6" and I will fight you on this.
Go on then.
I'm letting him get on that pole, and what I'm doing is using him as a fucking ladder and getting to the top.
You fool. He would rest you on his head the way Indian women rest rice on their head coming home from the market.
And that's okay, I'll
You would
sit
be-
there. Thank you,
and-
sir.
And that would be the most humiliating thing. The memes about you trying to use this man as a butt plug would be everywhere. Okay?
I didn't think this through.
Just sitting on his head as if you were laying.
I'm not, okay, first
And
of all.
he's bald, right? Was he bald? You would look like
he
you
has,
were
like,
laying
shortcut.
his head.
Yeah, he is like a shortcut. But listen. I don't think I'm going to be sitting on his head. I'm climbing higher than that, you know?
To what end?
I'm going to go as high. If I have to go and sit on top of the pole, I'm doing it.
But
okay?
that doesn't do anything for you. You have to hug the logo. There's a Twistusion in the pole game.
Motherfucker.
You have to hug the logo.
Easy. Let me tell you something. Finger up the butt. A man like that, I know he's not going to respond well to a finger up the butt.
You think he can't clench? He'll break the tip of your finger off. He'll break the tip of your finger off. One squeeze. Crack. That's it. So they set a bunch of them up for failure. And then if we want to just take a second and talk about the looks of these people, every one of them could be a K-pop idol. Every one of them can be a K-drama star. One of them was.
Yeah.
And he was
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah, also, wow, great build on Batman and very athletic, surprising. But he
Oh my
was
God.
also like some sort of a karate champion or something. He wasn't like somebody to be trifled with.
He was doing his fight against one. He was deadly.
Yeah,
Coming into the screaming before he got in there.
I like that.
I
He
know.
played the
If I'm
mental
on
game.
the other side and I just hear my opponent
Even other people were like, "What?"
I'm like, keep this gate closed.
Yeah, no. I'm
Keep
good,
this
bro.
gate
I'm good.
closed And
No.
check him for drugs.
That man's doping behind there.
No. I'm standing there getting ready, and I hear, no.
That's
No.
a predator.
Why is he screaming over there? No.
Oh my
And then when he does that little with his feet.
Whoa, that was sick. Oh my goodness.
I'm handing you the ball.
It's the exorcism.
Nah,
Dude,
bro.
he got no. That
I
was
looked
really
at
good.
the producer when he did that foot thing and be like, what did I tell you?
What did I tell you?
Did I or did I not ask you to check him? Then they go into the mind challenge, which, surprise, surprise, pulling more stuff, lifting more sandbags. So the mind challenge was grueling, but a couple of stand-up performances, and I don't mean for good.
Okay.
Ha Yun.
Ah, come on. That was not fair. That did not feel...
Her options.
Was to fake a heart attack or have a real one.
No, I'm not joking. She should have faked having an injury. You know what would have been heavier than the carts?
What?
The looks that I'm getting from the balcony. I would feel that on my back.
Oh, hell. And everybody,
Feel it.
listen, everybody being all supportive, like, you can do it,
Fuck
would make,
you.
would so much
Shut
worse
the
about
fuck
myself.
up.
Oh my goodness, please just make it stop.
I know you can see there's 5 bags in here.
Yeah,
Shut up.
Just shut up.
I hate you. And then there was that other poor girl who damn near got that skinny guy killed because he had to make multiple trips. And he almost didn't survive the first one. And then everybody came to help him push it.
I can guarantee almost that the man was having a hernia. He was either having a hernia or close to one.
I felt for him.
Yeah.
And it was he said it was humiliating to have to get people to come. I know.
Oh,
I felt
yeah,
the
those
humiliation.
big men coming to rescue a damsel in distress.
All that shit goes down. And then, surprise, surprise, the Avengers come out once again on top. And then
Swiss Tujin.
they have to face each other. And then that becomes a showdown everybody wants to see.
The minute they started that, Thanos fucked up because why did this freaking giant ass brick of a man make that jump on one leg thinking he was gonna land?
That
what
was
are you?
so dumb.
So dumb.
And he cost himself. Because if at the end competition, it was pushing that pole against Kim Min-soo,
Yeah.
against Thanos,
Yeah.
then he won.
Yeah.
Then he won.
Really quick, Amote's facial expressions would have me concerned. Like, you're so sexy, but I'm scared of you.
And that makes it sexy.
I
And
know.
also, him with the headband is
Oh, look, what a look.
he's at 8
Yeah.
without the headband.
Yeah.
And an 11
Oh,
with the headband.
hell yes. So basically in the last 4, it was Amote, Andre.
Andre Jin!
Andre
God, he
Jin.
was he was so wholesome. I just really liked
so
him.
sweet.
I fell for him. He was awesome.
It was Amote, Andre Jin, Hong Byung-suk, and Justin Harvey. First of all, I just watched Hong Byung-suk today in the other show that he left for in season 1 of Physical
With the other
100.
military dudes.
Oh my goodness, this man is a gift.
He looks like the kind of guy who only starts to enjoy his workout when it becomes unbearably painful. When I would have muscle failure is when he would be like, oh yeah, now it's getting...
He's the man who's going outside when it's minus 20-degree weather and he's running like 25 kilometers 4 in the morning.
He's the kind of guy who's going to say, I'm not feeling well today, so I'm only going to do a 15K. And because of that, maybe you should just get a life. Bumsa.
You have it all. What more do you need, baby?
Just stop. I was kind of rooting for him to win, but also Amote, he stood
Can
out
I
to
just
me
say
from the jump.
The man's a star. He has a star quality to him, okay?
He walked in,
Yeah.
and I saw him.
That man walked in like he had a 10-foot schlong. He's not worried about nobody, nothing. He sees all these people, buff, big, fast. He's like, you know what? I don't give a shit. I got all of you smoked.
Everything about him was just...
Yeah.
And even though the competition, I don't think was as good as it could have been, I do think that they ended up with the all-around best physical 100 contestant. The sets were so incredible.
Yeah.
And so thoughtful, but it
The
felt,
concept felt repetitive.
the concept was repetitive. That thoughtfulness didn't feel like it extended to everything. You know what I mean? Like there was
for sure.
It lacked that consistency.
Yeah.
And I hope that they fix that because otherwise there's no point in inviting certain type of athletes to this. There just isn't.
Yes.
Right?
Touche. Because you don't give them a platform to be able to show why they even made it to Physical 100.
It's that thing where like you're judging a fish on its ability to fly. Yeah, I hope they fix that, but otherwise it was really awesome.
Honest to God, my biggest takeaway from watching this show is the fact that if there's ever an apocalypse, I'm fucked. I'm not fighting. My only hope of survival is weapons, and if there's anything that has to do involving the body, RIP, I'm ready.
Yeah, Physical 100 season 2. It was a blast. Bred in Captivity. We'll be back. Peace.